Alright, welcome back everybody to another video. Continuing with our campaign showcase within the game of Total War 2 Medieval. Total War 2 Medieval Kingdoms? No, Total War Medieval 2, yikes. This is a submod for Total War Third Age, which is just a reskin of the main game. Divide and Conquer, however, adds a lot more content into it. I'll be going over that shortly. This is actually my second attempt at showcasing it, as the game crashed. Let's hope it doesn't crash. So first off, before we start with my campaigns, we're going to be talking about the different factions here. Isengard, this is a bit faster than I did last time. Isengard, they have a cool mechanic where instead of taking the ring, there is a one ring mechanic where it can be found in any fort anywhere. And you can go up and capture it, and you can get the one ring, and you can, as a good faction, you can choose to keep it, let it corrupt you, or try and take it to Mordor, to Mount Doom, and destroy it. When you do that, the entire Mordor faction will be instantly vaporized, and they'll all become like rebel forts, and then that will really diminish the powers of all other evil factions too. But if you're playing as Isengard, you can choose to keep the ring and betray Mordor, in which every single evil faction will then attack you. However, you will have a much even stronger Lord Solomon, called Solomon of Many Colors. Also, the Nazgul will then betray Sauron and join you, and you'll have like some of the most powerful drones in the game, because they have fire magic, which can just decimate people. There's the High Elves, the different orc factions. Gondor. Norden Dunedain has a really cool one, where as Aragorn, you can go on this quest line, which eventually will give you access to Gandalf as a general, and if you play your cards right, will also give you access to the Army of the Dead, which is like an almost invincible army, and you'll get them for 3 battles. The Radrim, if you conquer enough lands, you can get access to the Mumakil, aka the elephants, the giant attack elephants that are super powerful and can like bulldoze through an entire unit in one go. The different dwarven tribes, Kingdom of Rohan, which has the glittering caves effect. So as if you don't know, after they beat Mordor, Gimli, those glittering caves that we see at Helm's Deep, Gimli is able to create a new dwarven city there. And there's these guys, the Vale of Donowin. I don't really know much about these guys, to be honest. And here's the Bjornings. Anyways, the coolest and most unique thing about this game is this Dwarves of Khazad-dum conquest, where you start off without a fief, and you start up in Erebor. So you're High Lord Bolin, and you begin your march to try and reclaim Khazad-dum. You can either go the north up here, which will take longer, or go through this road in Mirkwood, which will have you attacked pretty much every turn by goblins, and then you can get help from the elves and help them defend their lands and get some of their guys. And after that, then you're pretty much in the clear, and you can attack Khazad-dum and take it over. And then there's 2 sides. There's the east and west side, and then you can build it back up, and it's like the most OP place ever, because like you get like 16k per turn just from that place if you get it all the way up. And then you can reclaim like the crown, in which case the Balrog will attack you, and you got to defeat the Balrog, and it's super powerful, so it's very, very hard. So don't do it until you're ready. But super cool faction. It was actually the second I played. I really enjoyed it. So that's pretty much a synopsis of the factions. Let's go ahead and get into the campaign games. I was going to show you Isengard, but I won't, because I did mess up a bit, and that it was very difficult to get the ring, and there's some different nuances that you have to make sure that you do. So I won't be showing that. I also won't be showing this just yet, because I just started it, even though I haven't played since November 12th. Not much fun there. So we're going to be throwing you 3 playthroughs, because they're really the ones that I played the most and actually have some progress. For this Mordor one, I was hoping to do this a little bit later, because I have finally, after many, many turns, finally found the one ring. It was all literally across the entire freaking map. I'm at Mordor, which is one of the most farthest east you can be And the ring was found, and it was in Thrain's halls, which is like the most northwestern place where the Dwarves of Khazad-dum are. And so I had to march an army all the way over there, and I'll show you in a bit when the game finally loads. Let's hope that it actually loads and doesn't crash. That would be a bit unfortunate. Okay, we're cool. Okay, so I was here, right? Found the one ring, jeez. And then I got all my elves going to one army, and they marched up here, up here, through Mirkwood, up here, this way. There they are. They're coming back. Up here, through the mountains, all the way across this river, all the way through here, through here, through here, and then finally this settlement right here, and now they gotta march back. So he has the one ring right here, and he's still got how many turns left? He's got to get. We have completed an objective. That's like, let's look at the turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to 16 more turns before he just gets here. I'm on one turn, 182. 182. And so you start with Mordor. Came up here, conquered this place. And then for a while, I was stuck right here. Win Osgiliath, I would lose it once or twice and then retake it. Captured this place, and it was a back and forth because I could not attack West Osgiliath. I then decided to attack this place first, which did help me because then they would try to send some armies up north. Attack that. So eventually I took West Osgiliath and was able to conquer it and hold it. I also sent a couple armies down here. And you can see I've captured most of this area right here. I used to have Amon Ithil as well. Another big thing that happened was actually, as I mentioned previously, that these guys can betray you with the Blue Wizards, and they did that. They betrayed me, so I had to conquer them, and so I did that. Took out all the fiefs and defeated the Blue Wizards. I've got a few armies here of some weaker units, and they have been at constant war with the Dawn Armor. As you can see, they have a very strong force. They have strong forces, and we just now, in the past maybe 50 turns, were able to conquer down here, and we've almost pretty much pushed them out of this area. As you can see, however, they are still fighting strong, and you're sending forces up here. So hopefully once we shore up these armies, we can just keep dudes in forts right here and keep them from moving across these marshlands or whatever. We've got a sizable army right here. And then as you can see, I actually decided to say screw it and conquer Minas Tirith. Wish the Witch King. Man, myth legend. And then I have a lot of armies. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full armies just right here. And as you can see, I've taken this, and so I've got a chokehold at this bridge. As well, these guys, they can do whatever the hell they want. I don't really care if they're walking around. And I got that army right here. So I've got a chokehold. Like, look at all these armies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy's stuck right here. Oh, good thing that I should mention this is that heroes, your generals don't die of old age. Because that would just be so silly if some, like, your heroes would die so often. It just doesn't really make any sense. So they can only die in battle. If we go into toggle foul, actually, we can see that Isengard is no more. They've been taken out by the forces of Gondor and Rohan. The Goblins of Moria have greatly expanded and have taken out, almost taken out, High Lord Gildor. Who the hell is Gildor? Oh, so they lost all their dudes. So the High Elves actually have been defeated twice, but have been able to come back because their units are just so strong. But they're obviously losing. Dunedain only have like 1 fort fief left. Bree is completely gone. Erdogan, Independent City. I didn't care. I just left it. So they're very, very weak. The Woodland Realm is... Who's this? Oh, wow. I have not seen this. Erebor was taken. Wow. That's impressive. So Erebor was taken by the Snowworks. The Woodland Realm is pretty much all but done. And Noldor is expanding. Oh, wow. Lothlorien lost. Wow. They only have 1 fief left? That's crazy. So obviously the Dark Forces have won. Obviously Gondor is still very, very strong, as is Rohan. But yeah. Been a bit frustrating. That's one turn 182, and I could have had Sauron way earlier, but we just didn't. So a bit frustrating. But I'm so far into it now that I just don't care. Let's go ahead and do the High Elves first. Because I want to do the Mordor Dwarves last, because it was definitely a very special campaign. This is the best mod, like, ever. Out of any game ever. It's just such a cool mod. All that it brings to the game. And again, we shall wait for it to load. Okay, so this is one of the more difficult ones because we will start out over here with a decent force under Gil-galad, Mithlond, Forlond, and Harlond. Then you can expand into these fiefs, which are super weak, easy to capture. As you can see, we actually fought the forces of Angmar a couple times here. And actually, as you can see, we've taken Thorin's Halls. Not Thorin's Hall, sorry. I said Thorin's Halls earlier. But the dwarves up here have betrayed the good Neowarwith. It says they're at war with us, but it doesn't show up on there. So they decided to betray us. Anyways, so we said, screw it, we're going to take your capital, and we did. I forgot to do toggle file. Let's get it going here. Hello. What do you mean? There we go, Jesus. And you start out here with literally just Imladris. 1 fief. Now, I will say that your armies are super, super powerful because you have special abilities. Like, for instance, if I go... where are these dudes? Where are they? This guy. Yeah.
Come, my brothers.
Each of these generals have a special ability. It gives you plus 150 combat effectiveness. And I have 3 of these dudes all stacked in one army. So you can just rinse through orcs left, right, and center and hardly lose any forces. Especially if you get super strong guys like these, the Noldor archers. Which are the most powerful, some of the most best units in the entire game. Freaking crazy. And obviously I took Goblin Town. So we were struggling a lot early on. It was very, very difficult because, again, you only have 1/4, and these goblins are coming at you because they just spawn and spawn and spawn. You can see here we had a great victory over Iran. Then took this mountain back from them, and then took Brunyost, took Anon in Orland, took Austin Ethel, and are now pushing up to take this one. Just because we want to make sure that we have a bit of a buffer between this, because it's a very, very important fief, and the forces of Angmar. As you can see here, there are the dwarves there. They have a large army pushing up. I'm not too sure why they just don't attack here. So our next plan is to attack this area and then give it to the dwarves as a sign of good peace, sign of goodwill, and a alliance. And obviously we took Goblin Town, which was huge, because now the rest of the Goblin forces are trapped. Like these guys are all alone, because all their other forces are on this side. So we can just hold them here and not let them take it, and then capture here, and then move against Angmar, because they are doing some damage against the Dunedain and Bree. So yeah. And then obviously we're expanding up here. We'll take out the dwarves and have pretty much two fronts up in the north. And this till the north, but south for us against Angmar. So beat the goblin orcs, hold them off, capture this, and then just hold this, and then go against Angmar. And Angmar falls, then obviously Lunabat can fall. And then when the one ring did show up, but I knew I was not ready yet. Although it was very, very close. I wish I would have capitalized on it, but I was too busy defending my own area to do it. But the one ring does come. We'll try and capture it and go and destroy Mordor. You can see Mordor has it taken. Oh wow. Taken all of this. Yikes. They need some help, obviously. So yeah, that's this one. Very, very cool. Now let's go to my favorite campaign. The Moria or Khazad-dum Dwarves. Okay, so as you can see, this map looks a bit different. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. As I said, start out here at Erebor. Either go up north here, which takes longer, or go this way. So I come this way, and you go right through this little road here. And then you're being attacked by orcs every turn, and you come to this place, and when you show up, they'll heal you. However, it will be attacked by a large force. I chose to stay and help them, and then they healed my entire army. And then march. Then I think you get like 2 elven units too. And then once you get past Mirkwood, the elves leave. And then it's a straight shot down this way. Boom, take Khazad-dum. Then take Khazad-dum west. Build up. See, now it's look like 18,000 gold per turn. It's freaking crazy. And then you'll come like right here and get the crown, which then the Balrog will reawaken, and you gotta defeat it. Here's Lord Balin, age 107. Bruh is old. Special ability. Negative fatigue. That's pretty cool. Super strong forces right here. And captured here. We actually took, I think, a few of these and gave them back to the High Elves because they were struggling for a bit against the. Actually, all of this used to be goblins. All this whole area right here. As you can see, they're fighting back. Dunedain regaining Edenwath is huge. Absolutely massive force. We actually took Isengard because that was where the ring was at first, but we didn't capture it. There, per se. Captured it somewhere else, I think. I forget where we finally got it. Big, huge Gondor army here that are now attacking Edenwath, I'm assuming. So Edenwath is very, very strong. And here are the Varegs. Bree is pretty much all but gone. And then we captured the ring. I think it was the two sons of either Lord Balin or Lord Oin. I forget whose sons it was. Here's the Gimli. I'm trying to see if I can find one of the sons. This guy. Gura is one of the sons. I'm gonna actually show a family tree. Oh, so they weren't sons, so they were just generals. Anyways, whatever. So they were generals. They found... I think it was here, actually. Where they found the One Ring, and they captured it. And you send it up to Elves, and you decide... You need to decide to keep it. Don't let them hide it. Keep it. Build the army. Conquer a goblin town. And then we marched our big bahooties up. And up and up to the gates of Mordor. And we captured. Here's Thrain, called the gatekeeper. He has stayed behind. Keep it. Marched up to Mount Doom. Crazy battle. And I'm going to go ahead and... So, we had a small force of men that were, I think, Rohirrim, or like some mercenary cavalry. And we had them here. And we had our... like 2 or 3 armies ready, and we were beginning the march. And I saw that there were some armies moving up, so I moved the cavalry units and I pushed them forward about right here, and they got surrounded and massacred, which let our forces walk right into Mordor. And then we got surrounded again by like 3 different armies, one led by the general Gothmog, I think is his name, and some Nazguls, and they were trying to attack us. And Lord Oin was holding them off, and then boom, we destroyed them in the ring, and it blows up. One of the brothers died in the ring, destroying the ring, and we lost a lot of force. Like, whenever you do this, make sure you just one character stands right here, and have your other characters surrounding it and making sure he doesn't get attacked. And then once it goes, you gotta move, because any dudes within this area will hurt your men. So like, I had half of my army, like, say this full army, right? Let's say from here to here, dead. And then all these guys are like half dead. And after that, obviously, all of these areas here became rebel fiefs. And then with Gondor helped create them, not create them, jeez, I have a hard time speaking, helped destroy them, took them over, and then gave them to Gondor, who now obviously has pretty much everything here. And they have pushed back the Haradrim and the Varegs. And the other dudes, you can see they've even taken the old evil fortress of Umbar, and they're now pushing against the Varegs. And the Easterlings are all but destroyed thanks to the might of Dor Winnegon, whatever. If you come up here, Dale and Erebor have expanded. Dol Guldur has been destroyed by Lothlorien and the Woodland Realm, who have split up. Actually, I will say this, I sent up some forces up here to take care of this, and then I gifted them the right settlements. And then these guys were like, the Valesmen were on their last leg, and I saved their ass and gave them back all this land, because I used to hold all of this. And then, really cool part, we marched upon the Snow Elves, one of our most ancient enemies, and we retook Mount Gundabad, which originally was a holy dwarven city. with Lord Owen, Liberator of Gundabad, which gave us access to these dudes, the Hammers of Gundabad. Absolutely super superb force, one of the most strongest forces in the game. And then we took Bros a kill. Here's Thor the Unstoppable. And they have one fief left. We also took Dane's Halls, Narfi, because it was taken over by the Snowworks, and they have one last place over here. And they're on like their 5th or 7th chieftain up there. They have 3 strong armies up there, so I'm gonna let those dudes do something for a change. King Dane's still alive, surprisingly. Very, very surprisingly. So we've taken all the Misty Mountains, essentially, and are now setting sights upon Angmar and helping out these guys, because I think if we do take everyone, we'll take Mount Graham, this, and Khazad-dum, and we'll give the rest to everyone else. But yeah, so pretty much the good side in this playthrough has won, and the dwarves are, if you get it right, the dwarves are hella OP. This is funny. This is the last orc goblin of Moria faction. It's the massive army of rebels just sitting there forever. I don't know if I'm ever gonna attack them or not. But yeah, this has been the most fun, coolest mod ever, for sure. And it's really cool to see how you can have a small force and just hold and just massacre. There was one time that I failed to mention when I was playing as the High Elves, which I took over this fief. And so this fief, it's like one super narrow passageway in this mountain, and you can hold it. If you come in here and you look at, let's look at a stronghold. Where is it? Military garrison. You can do military garrisons where you get free units. So I got 3 free, pretty strong infantry units, and I just line them up at this entranceway and let them funnel into this passageway and just shoot arrows at them constantly. And now because those 3 guys are free, they don't count towards your actual force, garrison force that's there. So they were being pushed back, and eventually I did push forward a little bit with my own infantry and hold the line. But because those don't count as your main army, they don't count towards the kills, towards your losses. So I slew over 2,000 orcs and lost 22 men. That is unheard of. That's why this game is just so freaking awesome. And it's so fun. Definitely recommend it if you never played it. And yeah, so the good forces are obviously winning. And all that's left is Angmar and these dudes over here. But their days are definitely numbered. And yeah. That is, as you can see, I've got a lot of gold. I think at one point I was pushing like 2 million gold. The amount of gold you can get as the dwarves is freaking crazy. Anyways, that will do it for this episode. Next time we'll be doing Finding the Game of Thrones. And I hope you guys are excited for that. So, please do leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you have played this game and have any cool playthroughs or you have any mod recommendations. Subscribe if you want more content. I really appreciate all the support that we've been getting on these videos. Been getting a lot of views from me, so I do really appreciate the views. And see you guys next time. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week. Stay warm. See ya.